here at Orem High School. A little bit of a smaller crowd than what we've had for a couple of games, and that's because, of course, American Leadership Academy. You see the rural schools, they travel very, very well. But again, like I said,
pride.
It is. There is. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the American Leadership Eagles, and we will begin with Megan Edwards. She'll play guard. She wears number 2. She'll be joined by Nikayla Huff. She wears number 3, standing 5'9". Clara Morley wearing number 4 will get the start. Elizabeth Turbort and also Jessica Henstra. Turbort wearing number 23, Henstra wearing number 24, and that's the lineup for American Leadership Academy. Now, as far as the starting 5 for the Emery Lady Spartans go, well, Caselyn Toomer at number 2. She'll get the start in the backcourt with Kinley Toomer, and Bailey Huggard again getting the start. I mean, this has been kind of the routine. This lineup, Scott, front to back, outside of Morgan Herdsman, who we're getting to right now, who wears number 21. Same starting 5 as last year with Megan Jensen.
Yeah, the year before.
And the year before, right? So it's kind of fun to see how these girls have matured and where they have come from into their senior
campaign.
It'll be
very interesting next year when things are changed up a little bit. That's it's because these guys have just eaten up varsity time since they were freshmen.
So again, the starting 5 for the Emery Lady Spartans: Caselyn Toomer, number 2; Kinley Toomer, number 3; Bailey Huggard wearing number 12. We get Morgan Herdsman wearing number 21, and of course Megan Jensen wearing number 33. Both Toomer girls will play their college basketball next year at USU Eastern. Megan Jensen is on her way to Utah Valley. So there's some cool storylines all the way around for this team that has definitely worked extremely hard. Emery comes out wearing their home white uniforms. Emery's going to be moving right to left on the radio/TV dial. We are coming to you as well on ETV 10. American Leadership with their dark blue laced with red. Here comes the tip, and it is controlled by Emery in the backcourt. Walking the ball up, it's Kinley Toomer. Kinley's going to go cross court. Caselyn holds on the right wing. Back cross court to Kinley. Open three-point shot off of the left wing. Good. And it takes all but 10 seconds for the Lady Spartans to score first, 3-0. And Emery comes out in a full court press. Intercepted pass down low to Herdsman. 2 more points. It's 5-0 Emery. 20 seconds into the ball game, and Emery's going to keep the pressure on this ALA team. Megan Edwards, the point guard, dribbling the ball up the sideline. Now she's trapped still in the backcourt, lost the basketball off her knee, and a turnover. So ALA is yet to cross the mid-stripe line. Scott, 30 seconds, 2 baskets for Emery, 2 turnovers for ALA.
Yeah, they haven't pressed all year. I mean, consistently all year, but boy, they can really put the pressure on.
And there's another 3-point shot. Caselyn Toomer knocking it down off of the left wing.
Pulls off.
Unreal. 8-0 Emery. 7:15 to play in the opening quarter. And the Spartans immediately putting doubt into this ALA squad who enters tonight's contest, the number 6 seed out of the region.
And a weak region at that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because, I mean, you look at the boys' side for the Emery, 6 seed coming out on the boys' side.
Right.
That's a good basketball team.
Yep. Right now, ALA with a basketball, maybe taking a little air out of it. Megan Edwards gets it into the corner. Holding it's Clara Morley. Tried to go on the baseline, and a turnover for ALA. So the mindset coming in for American Leadership Academy, obviously, you want to make sure that you take as much air out of the ball and shorten the game as much as possible. That's the only chance you really have, Scott.
And Emery came back into a 2-3, pulled off that press, and then they were just taking so much air out of the ball. He's thinking, okay, let's go. Let's go back to the man-to-man. We'll just get after a little bit and cause a turnover.
Missed opportunity for Emery. First miss of the ball game, and it's ALA basketball moving the opposite direction. Foul is called against Emery.
It's a good look, though. Good look from Emery. Just a nice pass to the wing with the cut to the low block. Just not able to convert.
ALA back with the basketball. Megan Edwards being guarded by Morgan Herdsman, one of the best perimeter defenders in the state. Edwards kills her dribble on the wing, and another pass intercepted. Once again, it's Caselyn Toomer pushing it up court. Caselyn wants to go left side. Hands it off now to Kinley. Kinley drives baseline, goes to Herdsman. Right wing 3-point shot on the way. No good. Missed it long off of the back iron, and the ball hit the support. So a missed opportunity for Emery. Nearly 2 minutes gone by in the opening quarter. 8-0 Emery with a lead. And they have come out on fire defensively as well, forcing some turnovers for ALA. After coming out in a press, Emery's going to sink back into the half-court defense. Under 6 minutes to play in the first quarter. Right now it's Eagles basketball and a travel called. And so Megan Edwards, a guard for ALA, just a junior, but you have your hands full when you got to go up against Kinley, Caselyn, and also Morgan Herdsman. Morgan, last year she was the one that came up with a big shot in the 3A state championship.
No question.
So we talk about the four mainstays in the starting lineup, but this Emery team is so deep, and I think Morgan's done a great job of seizing her opportunity as a senior in this lineup. Right now she has the ball on the right side, drives baseline, goes to Jensen, puts it on the ground, inside low block, ball stripped, kicks it back out. Herdsman shot from 15, no good. Rebound by Jensen. She goes up for her first basket of the ball game, and it's 10-0 Emery, 5:30 to play in the opening quarter.
Just good ball movement. I mean, if you're ALA, you've got to set some picks or something to try and free somebody. There they, which they have done right there.
Edwards takes it from Henstra, goes inside, and Huggard records a block. Ball picked up by Jensen. Pushes it up now to Kinley. Kinley cross court to Caselin. Three-point shot from the left wing. Long off of the back iron. Long rebound by Edwards for ALA. She's now off to the races. Gives it to Henstra. Coming get off of the wing. Blocked this time by Kinley. Caselin, excuse me, and now up to Kinley, and she'll go in. Missed a shot at point-blank range. Rebound by Megan Jensen. Her second bucket of the game. Scott comes off of her second offensive rebound, and it's 12-0 Emery. Timeout taken on the court by ALA. And so far in this game, Emery's done exactly what they have wanted to do. 3 minutes and 10 seconds into it, Scott.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's, I don't think it's just execution. I mean, right here you're just looking at a difference in talent level. I mean, if coach wants to, I mean, he could run this up and make it ugly. Press for two possessions, maybe three. Ball didn't come across half court.
Right.
So,
it's definitely been a dominating performance from Emery up to this point. Again, we are coming to you live at CastleCountryRadio.com. That online stream is brought to you by Bill's Home Furnishings. Also on ETV10 and, of course, KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM, where you've been following Emery High School basketball all season long. Tomorrow night, the boys team will go toe-to-toe with South Summit again in the postseason. Seems like those two teams are just destined to meet every single year. Every year.
Yeah, I think it's been every year. We've played them every year.
It's definitely developed into a fun postseason rivalry.
Last year we had the shortened postseason, but we played them.
Yep. Turnover for ALA out of the timeout. Kinley Toomer with another steal. Kinley runs it up, goes cross court to Herdsman. Herdsman out of Caselin, top of the key, swings it right side. Ball's poked out of bounds, and it will stick with Emery. 4:28 to play in the opening quarter. Still 12-0.
Trying to think if Bailey Huggard's touched the ball in the offensive end.
Not yet. And now ALA is going to go to the bench. Checking into the game is Skyly Edwards. Skyly will check into the game, and Clara Morley will go to the pine. Emery's basketball from the side, down low. Jensen in the paint, spin move, shot up, tried to go glass, no good.
Torbert's pretty strong. She tried that up and under, and she just held her ground.
Edwards is going to walk it up now for the Eagles. Gets to the right side, pass is picked off, another turnover, and again, it's Caselin Toomer off to the races, drives in off the right wing, and puts it in for two. We were just talking about how strong they are. Jessica Henstra down low could not hold up with Toomer. Toomer took her to the ground, went in for 2 points, 14-0 Emery.
I remember the second half of the state championship last year, Caselin said, we're not having this. And when she decides, it's not all that good for the opponent.
Henstra with the basketball for ALA. Drives in off of the low block. Blocked again from behind. That's another block for Caselin. Her second of the ball game. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will stick with ALA. So the interior defense so far in this game has been fantastic, not only from Huggard and Jensen, but from the Toomers as well. Bench for the very first time of this ball game. Emery Bennett will check in, another senior on this year's squad. She comes in, and checking out of the game is Caselin Toomer. ALA to inbound. Henstra with the basketball, brings it straight away. Face guarded by Bennett. Three-point shot, no good. Barely draws iron, and the ball goes out of bounds. Back to Emery with 3:12 to play in the opening quarter. It's 17-0.
Emery, girl that came off an ACL from last year, has just been a solid contributor off the bench, typically six man. Still say that girls basketball, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Down low, Megan Jensen again off of the pass, coming in from Caselin, and so the score now 19-0.
Without the press.
Without the press, 2:50 to play. Edwards Three-point shot up, no good, missed it short. Huggard with a rebound. Now Emery's going to walk it up. Kinley up the right side, guarded by Henstra, goes to the corner. Bennett, right corner three, no good off of the back iron. Loose ball should be picked up by ALA. Instead, the ball goes out of bounds, and so Emery's going to keep possession. Yeah, this better be Emery's basketball. Okay. For a second, the officials were going to give this back to ALA, but instead it will stick with Emery.
We were like, whoa, there was like 5 people in the area, all in blue shirts. Got batted around 2 or 3 times.
Bennett to inbound on the baseline, gets it into Huggard. Huggard, lob pass down to Jensen in the paint, spin move, goes to her left, puts it in for 2. 21-0 Emery. 2 minutes and 21 seconds to play in the opening quarter, and the Lady Spartans have done exactly what they needed to do, Scott, right out of the gate.
Yeah, come out, they played hard, playing defense, helping one another.
Edwards nearly pickpocketed by Herdsman. A reach-in foul whistled, stops the clock with 2:12 to play in the first.
Edwards, you know, handles the majority of the ball handling. If you can stifle her, then offense really slows down.
So subs coming in for Emery High School: Kinley Toomer, Caselyn Toomer, Ambry Bennett, Megan Jensen, and Haley Allred. That's now the lineup for the Lady Spartans. ALA trying for their first basket, a drive to the basket, and Edwards misses off of the bottom half of the rim. Rebound by Emery, pushing it once again. Bennett tries a left wing three, no good, short.
Close.
Rebound down low by Allred. Emery will have another chance.
Oh,
there they have. Allred tried
she got hacked, but
tried to take it back around the baseline.
Yeah, like went to her left, came back to that left shoulder.
Edwards stops and pops from 15, no good. Gets her own rebound, dribbles out, 3-point shot on the way. Another miss for ALA. Skyly Edwards on the miss, and a rebound that go around by Caselyn. So far in this game, Emery has blanked ALA. As we near the 1 minute mark, a drive inside, an easy 2-point basket for Emery. That's Kinley Toomer for 2, and it's 23-0 with $1:27 to play in the opening quarter. Edwards will walk it up again for ALA. Picked up by Allred. Goes to the left side, kills her dribble.
I wonder what the longest time is without a bucket. It's the largest deficit
in a state tournament game?
Yeah, without a bucket to start the game.
That's a good trivia question, one that I do not know the answer to.
Already got Coach Tuttle going deep in his bench here in the first quarter.
Kerry Cook will check into the game for Emery. Megan Jensen goes to the bench. 23-0. Lady Spartans with a lead. And ALA nearly turning the basketball over on the inbounds pass. Instead, they'll call a foul against Emery, third team foul. And our view is a little bit different. We're behind the basket today, so I got to think in terms of backwards to the TV camera as to we're doing things. Minute 8 to play in the opening quarter. Still 23-0. Emery with the lead. ALA with the basketball. Edwards is going to hold. Bounce pass onto the baseline. Low block. Henstra blocked once again. Another block by Caselyn. Loose ball out of the court. And a jump ball as Cook managed to tie up Henstra. Stops the clock with 56 seconds to play in the first quarter. And Coach Tuttle is going to continue to go to the bench as Tayden Nielsen will check into the game. So a different lineup right now for the Lady Spartans, already up 23 points.
Nice to see Tayden in. She missed 3 weeks, second half of the season with the injured knee. And so happy to see her back on the floor. She plays hard.
Henstra just a step above the penetration line, tried to give the ball over. Working it around the wing now is ALA, trying to just get a shot off. Hernandez, Jackie Hernandez, first time we've called her name, out of the corner, gets it back to Henstra, lost the basketball. Falls into the hands of Emery High School. Ambry Bennett's going to push it up. Reverses court, goes straight away, finds Allred in the corner for 3. Shot no good, rebound down low. Put back shot off of the mark that time by Cook. But the first whistle against ALA here in this quarter stops the clock with 18.1 to play in the first. 23-0 Emery with the lead, and they are well on their way to advancing to the second round. You hate to say that in the first quarter, Scott, but I mean, my goodness, this has been total domination on behalf of the Lady Spartans. Cook at the foul line for Emery. First shot is no good, in and out.
As you look at this, I mean, Emery's missed some shots. I mean, they were hot early, but missed some real makeable shots that have been really close. This could be really ugly.
Second shot, good. Cook goes 1 and 2. 24-0 Emery. Henstra will walk it up for ALA. Moving left to right on your dial. Needs to bring it around the right side. Hernandez holds just above the penetration line. Tried to go behind her back, nearly lost the basketball. 2 seconds on the game clock. ALA's not going to get a shot off. and that'll take us to the end of the opening quarter. Not a lot of good looks for ALA offensively. And Emery, 24-0. The Lady Spartans up on top. We'll send it back to the studio for just a moment. Second quarter action coming up on KOAL 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also ETV 10.
Shopping for the perfect car, truck, SUV, or van has never been easier at Auto Farm's Price Auto Group. With over 1,000 vehicles to choose from and the ability to shop 24/7 on the web, Auto Farm has the selection and flexibility to get you from your computer to the open road. Simply go to autofarmgroup.com and search the vast inventory of new and used vehicles by year, make, model, or even condition. Auto Farm Price Auto Group, located at 354 South Highway 55 in Price.
To Flaming Gorge, the capital city, and round St. George.
At Big O Tires, we shop our competition daily, so we can guarantee you the lowest price on every tire, every day.
That's right. We guarantee the lowest price on every tire, every day.
Great stores statewide, wherever you go, we got you covered at Big O.
For more information, USU Eastern, small enough to care, big enough to get you places.
Back to the action just a tad bit late in the second quarter. Emery with a 24-0 lead over ALA, and the Lady Spartans will start with the basketball here in the second quarter. Different group in for Coach Tuttle, and they pick up right where the varsity group left off. Kerry Cook knocking down about a 17-foot jump shot. Scott to get us going. 26-0 Emery in the second quarter.
Bethany Justice, a little penetration and kicks it back out. Nice looking 17-foot jump shot, just like you said.
You never know what to expect in these first games, do you?
No. I mean, and you want to come out, be focused.
ALA with the ball trying to work on the baseline, and another turnover. Now trying to trap. Emery's able to pass out of it. Tayden Nielsen's going to bring the ball up right side. Using
Nice
a bounce pass down low. Shot up. Cook with a miss down low. About 6-footer. No good.
You know, it's funny. That's a good pass back to that back side, but the fore side, the left-hand side was open.
Yeah. Baseline run, kick out, top of the key. It's ALA trying to spread the ball around on the wing. It hasn't worked out too well for him so far in this game. Henstra's trapped in the corner, gets it to Edwards, drive, scoop shot, good. First bucket of the ball game for ALA, and it comes with 6:55 to play in the first half. 26-2, Emery with the lead. Lady Spartans trying to push it up quickly. Three-point shot on the way, no good. Miss for the Lady Spartans on three-point opportunity by Bennett. ALA trying to now push it in transition. Edwards kills it, gives it up. Edwards moves it around to the top of the key to Morley. Morley's picked up by Justice and has to hand it off to Edwards. 6:28 to play in the first half. 26-2, Lady Spartans with a win. Megan Jensen on the bench right now for Emery, leading scorer in the game with 8 points. Both Kinley and Caselin Toomer have chipped in with 5. Missed opportunity for Henstra at the rim. Rebound for Emery. Haley Allred picks it up, falls down to the ground, and so a foul against ALA marks their third team foul, I believe.
You know, ALA tries to get a steal off the rebound. They're putting a lot of ball pressure on a rebound. If you want to kick that ball out, you've got numbers anytime you want it.
Yep. Tayden Nielsen will walk it up for Emery, right side, now reverses straight away. Puts the ball on the ground, scoop shot with the left hand, no good. Henstra with the rebound. Henstra's going to push it up now. Henstra tried to lob it, wanted to go baseline to Edwards. The ball's too hot to handle, out of bounds into the front row. Another turnover for ALA. Ball goes back to Emery.
Right into the cheerleaders.
No, right into the cheerleaders.
Kind of funny to see. Sometimes it's different to see the cheerleaders try and get out of the way of the ball.
Yeah. Well, they don't give you a lot of room on the baseline or the sideline here at Orem High School. And we're to the left of the Emery High School band. 6 minutes to play in the first half, still 26-2. Starters maybe get some run in the third quarter, and that's about it.
Yeah, they'll play. I think they'll play for a while in the third quarter.
Foul called against ALA once again as Kea Bertuzzi is handling the basketball for Emery.
So kind of a note, believe that every Emery team is undefeated. I think
they haven't lost.
Sophomores,
Yeah.
JV,
Did not lose.
Yeah, that's impressive.
70-something, you'd be roughly around that 80-game mark this season. Yeah, it's extremely impressive. Inbounds pass right now to Justice. Justice is fouled again by ALA, so that's a 14th foul against the Eagles. You know, in the last game, Carbon only 3-1 seeds because there's only 3 regions, obviously, in the 3A classification. Manti was a game opponent for about 2 quarters for Carbon. They did give them some fits. You never know what to expect. Garmin obviously the more talented team, and they managed to pull away in that contest. You just never know what you're going to see in these opening round games. Lob pass to the corner. Bertuzzi puts it on the ground, crosses over, gets into the paint. A lot of contact, no whistle. They play on, so chalk it up to a great defensive play by Megan Edwards. Edwards tries to rush it up for ALA, and coach is going to go back to the starting lineup here in just a moment. Right now with the basketball, it's Henstra. And a foul against Emery marks the 4th team foul with 5:23 to play in the first half. And again, a line change hockey style for the Lady Spartans as the starting 5 will come back onto the court. That's a happy medium. This is the most difficult spot to be in for a coach because you want to make sure that your starters, they get some run time. You didn't play any games this week, Scott.
Yeah, and he said, hey, this is a week you got to run a bunch, and you got to reward them for running ladders all week.
You do. Edwards with the basketball. Hands it off as once again ALA trying to work the ball around the penetration line. That's dangerous against this fast-moving Emery team going side to side. And so far, the Lady Spartans have really had their way in that regard. ALA with the basketball, taking it now off of the elbow. It's Trevor. Down low, shot up, no good. Went hard off of the glass, and the rebound to Emery. Kinley with the rebound. And stoppage down low. That'll mark the 15th foul against ALA. This one down low in the paint. Scott, I'm too far away to see who the call was on.
I thought it's Culvert, or it was the big, whatever.
Turbort?
No, she's not in Turbort. There we go.
First shot up, good. Megan Jensen now 9 points on the contest as she puts in the first foul shot. 27-2. Emery up on ALA, opening round of the 3A state championship tournament. The winner of today's games, well, they move on to Richfield at the Sevier Valley Center next week, and Jensen converts the second. She's got 10 points, 28-2 Emery. ALA, again, trying to work the ball around the wing. I mean, really, they've not been able to set anything up in the mid-range game. Scott, 16, 15 feet away from the hoop. They've struggled to get the ball to that level.
Yeah, as they have gotten in there, they've had about 5 blocks. That's Emery. Another hand on the ball there.
Get about 15 feet away, and
yeah.
Henstra throws it away. So Emery back with the ball moving the opposite direction, right side. This time Herdsman tried a lob pass into Jensen. It was poked away from behind, so a turnover. Turvort that time able to come up over the top to poke it away for the turnover. 4 minutes and 15 seconds now to play in the first half. Edwards with the ball. She holds it on the left wing, now gives it up. Henstra gives the ball to Kennedy Morrell, who's checked into the game. Now to Edwards. Edwards goes around a high pick from Henstra, takes it around the left wing, crossover dribble, step back three-point shot on the way. Good. Good looking shot that time by Megan Edwards.
Yeah, I think Megan's got the green light, Edwards, anytime she wants it.
Emery.
I mean, she handles the ball 80% of the time. If she can get a shot up, do it.
Emery turned it into points almost immediately. ALA was not paying attention. Megan Jensen gets ahead of the pack. Outlet pass, easy 2 points. And now a turnover. Herdsman picks it off. Herdsman trying to go coast to coast. Stops in the paint. Lost the basketball. Emery able to recover. Lob pass inside to Jensen. Down low. Too far underneath the basket. Unstoppable at that stage. And back-to-back baskets for Megan Jensen, 32-5. Emery by 27 with 3 minutes and 21 seconds to play in the first half.
I'd like to see Herdsman just finish that. Just take that hard all the way.
ALA basketball. Morrell holding on the wing, gives it back out. Penetration line guard this time. You look at the size difference between these two teams as well. Trying to set a screen against Caselin, and it just did not work. Caselin nearly with a pickpocket steal, gets called for a kickball, stops the clock. 3 minutes even now to play in the first half, and ALA is going to go back to the bench. Checking into the game, looks like Nikayla Huff, who is a starting guard, will come back in along with Lauren Negus.
Yeah, this is for a long time. They've stayed focused, even though they've had tremendous success. They've stayed focused, and they've gotten better every year.
Gone to the state championship game on 2 consecutive occasions, looking to go back for the 3rd straight year. Very close to going for a three-peat as far as state championships go. It's Emery basketball. 16 fouls now against ALA, so Emery's going to be shooting foul shots for the remaining 2:50 of the first half, and Kinley Toomer takes it inside for an easy 2-point basket, 34-5. Now the score, and we have a full timeout taken by ALA. We'll take it with them. 2:43 to play in the first half. It's all Emery in this one, 34-5 when we return on KOAL 107.3
With
FM,
made-to-go deli items, including its world-famous pizza, locally owned and operated BK Stop and Shop in Huntington serves the community with a smile. BK's has long been a gathering place for locals and travelers alike, offering the most basic of snacks to a delicious plate of shrimp. Fill up your vehicle with at least 10 gallons of Sinclair fuel and get a stamp on BK's frequent fueler card toward a free pizza. BK's also offers a catering service for your company party or town festival. BK's is located at 506 Main Street in Huntington.
Desert Orthopedics at 637 Bone. High Desert Orthopedics, the best care your athlete deserves.
The Spartans play here on 107.3 FM and 750 AM KOAL.
2:43 to play in the first half. Emery right now with a 34-5 advantage over American Leadership Academy. Edwards takes it inside, misses at the rim. ALA shooting 14% from the field in this first half. Emery on the flip side, 60. You're not going to lose many games.
Yeah, and what's the difference?
60%.
What's the difference in shot attempts? I think that'd be very interesting.
Drive inside, shot at the rim, no good as Kinley tried to power it in. That time ALA showing a little strength down low. The ball goes out of bounds. It will stick with Emery. 2:20 to play now in the first half. Still 34-5, 29-point advantage for the Lady Spartans. Right now the starting five is out on the court. And an inbound on the baseline. It's Caselin. Caselin into Megan. Easy two-point basket. Nobody was even around. She beat Edwards. And it's 36-5 as Jensen has now scored on 3 consecutive trips down the court. ALA is going to walk it up. Lauren Negus gets it to Edwards on the baseline, who's guarded by Herdsman. I mean, if you have one player, Scott, that can do a lot of work, and I know that's Edwards.
Yeah.
But Morgan can neutralize any perimeter player in the 3A classification.
And if she doesn't neutralize him, she'll at least bother him for sure.
Very much,
you know, she's just quick and she's nonstop energy, works hard.
Trying to work it on the perimeter, and another turnover. That time Kinley comes up with a steal. Goes cross court. Herdsman open three. Misses it just a tad bit long. Couple of open looks from beyond the arc that Emery has not been able to connect. But another offensive rebound. Lob pass down low. Huggard has her first basket of the ball game. Goes glass off of the low block. 38-5. A minute 20 to play in the first half.
Yeah, nice little, Kid brought the ball back out to about 10 feet. Went right back to the block. Not what you'd call a great angle, but that's knowing your teammates.
Edwards wants to penetrate inside. Lob pass down low to Huff. Now kicks it back out to Edwards. Corner three, an air ball that falls right into Huggard's hands. Gives it off to Kinley. Kinley right side now to Caselin. Caselin back to Kinley. Top of the key, guarded by Hernandez. Goes cross court to Herdsman. Herdsman stands on the wing. Puts the ball on the ground. Penetrates inside 15. Gives it off to Jensen, who finds the cutter. Huggard down low. And another basket. And that's just excellent ball movement, Scott. Yeah. That's next level ball movement.
Yes, right there. It's fantastic. And Huggard just slides just underneath, then reverses it.
Emery 40, ALA 5. 30 seconds to play in the first half. Hernandez with the ball at the penetration line. Being guarded closely right now by Kinley, and another turnover. This time it's picked off by Huggard. Herdsman goes to Huggard.
Yes.
So Herdsman with another steal, and that's going to be an interesting statistic. We'll take a look at that coming up here in just a moment as we got 10 seconds to play in the first half. 3-point shot up, another make. This one downtown by Caselin Toomer, and it's 43-5 Emery, and that will take us to the end of the first half. All Lady Spartans in this one. ALA scores 5 points. I believe Edwards has all 5 points.
Step back, then have the one layup on this side.
There's definitely no room for doubt in this Emery team. They have come to play. 43-5 as we go to the midway point. We'll send it back to the studio, and we'll come back in just a moment for the Dr. Blake Hillstead at Hillstead Orthodontics halftime show. Again, right now, Emery on top, 43-5.
Again, that number, 637-2222. It's now easier than ever to get your new auto loan from Desert View Federal Credit Union. If you live in Emery, Carbon, or Grant counties, you can become a member of Desert View Federal Credit Union and apply for your new RV, ATV, auto, or signature loan. Go to dview.org. It's quick and easy. Your paperwork can be mailed to you that same day. That website again is dview.org. Check it out today.
Membership and eligibility apply. Loans on approved credit. Member NCUA.
Central Utah Insurance Agency has been serving the community as an independent agent.
I'll call the doctor right away.
The Crump-Reese family of dealerships in Moab offers both Ford and General Motors vehicles. With 2 locations on South Main Street in Moab, looking for a new or used Ford or Chevy has never been easier. Whether you're hitting the trails in Moab or just dropping off the kids at school, Crump-Reese has the vehicle you need to get you from point A to point B with a little adventure in between.
Looking for a reliable car for college but have little to no established credit? Desert View Federal Credit Union offers vehicle loans as well as credit building signature loans to kickstart your credit score. So get to Desert View Federal Credit Union and get a jump start on your car ownership dreams. With a branch in Huntington and Farron, Desert View is your partner in your financial future. Serving the 3-county area, Desert View Federal Credit Union is large enough to offer big credit union services while still putting a name with a face. With competitive loan rates, commercial and personal loans, online banking, 24-hour ATM, plus much more, Desert View and its members make decisions that directly benefit the local community. With a branch in Huntington and Farron, Desert View is your partner in your financial future.
Your young athlete is one of a kind, and you should know you're their biggest fan. So when they have a sports injury, don't stay on the sidelines. Take an active role in getting them back in the game. Choose High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine to get your athlete back in the game. Dr. Kelly Jensen is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon who excels in his field so you can excel on yours.
Hi, I'm orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kelly Jensen. From diagnosis to rehabilitation, let our team at High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide you with the care you need to get back in the game.
High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is located at 280 North Hospital Drive, Suite 3.
Getting injured is nothing to celebrate, but getting back in the game is. Dr. Clinton Lordson and his team at Castleview Family Medicine will work to get you back in the game through diagnosis, treatment, and prevention. We'll get you back to the field and keep you there. When you have a sports-related injury, think Dr. Clinton Lordson at Castleview Family Medicine.
Hi, I'm Dr. Clint Lordson, and at Castleview Family Medicine, your health is our goal.
Castleview Family Medicine is located at 945 West Hospital Drive, Suite 8.
With 2 locations to serve you, J&D Automotive in Castledale and Green River deliver authentic Napa auto parts with a local smile. Whether it's tires, fluids, tune-ups, or a complete engine diagnostic, J&D Automotive offers complete repair of domestic and foreign cars and light trucks. And with ASC certified and trained technicians, you can drive easy knowing your car will get you and your family down the road safely.
Jordan Buscarini alongside Scott Labrum. Also coming to you on ETV10 as well as KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM. Scott, let's take a look at the first half statistics, which is extremely lopsided to say the least. Emery is led in this game by Megan Jensen, scored 16 points. She has 7 of 8 from the field and did not have to work for a single shot.
And 2 for 2 from the foul line.
Yep, correct. Did not have to work for anything in that first half.
Yeah, no, she did well. I mean, she's, you know, she uses that length well. The one time she did kind of use her patent it up and under move, Elizabeth Torvert, there we saw. I knew it didn't sound right. She, you know, we held her ground there, but they just don't get back. Like I mentioned to you, they're not disciplined to get back, and this Emery team will punish you if you don't get back. Their bigs included.
It's it's definitely been very lopsided in that regard. And then we take a look at the efficiency from both Caseland and Kinley Toomer. Combined, they're 6 of 9 from the field and have 15 points.
Yeah, I mean, and they're And they're still passing up shots. You know, so they're not forcing the issue at all there. But they've shot the ball extremely well from the outside.
They definitely have. Emery from deep in this game, 4 of 7. So again, they're shooting 57% on the long ball. And again, only one score in double figures. But Coach Tuttle had the opportunity to go to his bench, his deep bench, early on in that first half, and that's exactly what he did.
I think he's played 11.
Yeah, so far 11, yeah. 11 have checked into the game. And again, the score 43-5. Emery with the advantage at the midway point. Let's take a look at the first half statistics for ALA. They shoot 12% from the field, 1 of 10 from inside the perimeter, 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. So 16% from deep, 12% from inside the 2-point range. Megan Edwards has 5 points. She's got all 5 points, 2 of 8 from the field.
Yeah, I mean, and she's got the green light. I mean, anytime you look like you can take a shot, do it. Because she's the only one that can kind of create. She's the only one on the team, to me, it seems like she can can create her own shot.
Now, Scott, a number, and again, if I'm the head coach for ALA, this is something that I look at as a positive. And I know that Emery went to their bench early, but they have 13 turnovers in the game, and that's a number that dipped drastically after the first quarter. And when you go back and you think about it, that was mostly in the first quarter. Second quarter was a little bit more controlled.
Right. I was thinking you said Emery had 13 turnovers.
No, ALA. I'm sorry.
I was like, wow.
Forced 13 turnovers.
Yeah, they forced 13 turnovers. Yeah. Oh, I agree with that. But I think that they've kind of settled in a little bit. You know, part of that's the style that Emery's chosen to play here after those first 3 minutes, where they pulled off the full court press. But I think they're settling in a little bit. Got some decent young players. You know, I think you want to build around Edwards, but you know, she's just a junior. But, you know, they're just outmatched. You know, hey, go out there, play hard, have some fun.
Have some fun for the final 2 quarters of the 2018-2019 season. Again, the score right now, 43-5. Emery on top of ALA. We'll send it back to the studio one last time and get set for the second half when we return.
Are you ready to start a New Year's resolution that will make
Have a home improvement project? Don't go over the hill. Stop by Magnuson Lumber in Castledale for the tools and expertise you need. Whether it's a new coat of paint in the living room or building your dream home, Magnuson has the supplies you need to get the job done. Our friendly, well-trained staff will help you with any project, and we'll deliver to both Emery and Carbon counties. Visit Magnuson Lumber at 495 East Main in Castledale.
The men and women of Nielsen Construction pride themselves in taking care of their customers wherever and whenever they are needed. They provide service in the fields of heavy excavation, road construction, concrete operations, crane operations, welding, and much more. Their trucking division provides coal service hauling for area coal mines, and their fleet of heavy hauling transports provides oversized load transportation for a long list of customers who need material delivered safely and on time. Nielsen Construction is locally owned and a proud supporter of the athletic departments in Carbon, Emery, and Grand County. No matter the size of the project, Nielsen Construction has the experience, equipment, and manpower to get the job done.
With 5 locations in Carbon, Emery, and Uinta counties, Pro Rehab Physical Therapy is committed to providing its customers with the highest quality care available. Come to Pro Rehab for treatment of painful conditions, recovery of function, and injury prevention. Contact Pro Rehab at 613-1500 or swing by its location at 590 East, 100 North in Price. Go to ProRehabPT.com for a list of office locations. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy. Come as patients, leave as friends.
With hundreds of vehicles to choose from, Auto Farms Price Auto Group is Castle Country's premier location for new and used Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. With skilled auto enthusiasts helping you every step of the way, Auto Farm can get you into the car or truck of your dreams with financing on site. Whether it's a lifted-up Ford, Dodge, or Jeep, or a more fuel-efficient everyday driver, Auto Farms Price Auto Group has or can find exactly what you need. Come see our selection at 354 South Highway 55 in Price.
Got 46-5, Herdsman from deep.
Hey, payback, you get the steal, you get the shot.
Yep, that's the way it works, right?
Yeah, that's how it is when you're up 43-5.
46-5, Emery by 41 points, and another turnover for ALA trying to work it inside down low.
Huggard, nice job. She can really handle the strength of Torvert.
Kinley was bringing it up, and a push foul called against ALA.
You know, this team has great chemistry. You know, they're a team that care about each other. I mean, you hear that all the time, but they've played so much ball together, and even though they've had so much success, it's still not about one person ever.
No.
No matter who's playing college ball or you're getting this or that, I don't know if I one time saw that happen out of this bunch.
Another basket for Emery. Down low, 48-5, so another bucket in the paint. 7 minutes and 5 seconds to play in the third. Edwards with the ball, brings it over left side to Edwards. Now taking the ball off the top of the key, it's Morley. Morley wants to go right side, nothing there. Try to give it back to Edwards. Ball was poked away by Kinley. Loose ball foul called against Emery. Stops the clock with 6:52 to play here in the third.
She's like, hey, wait a minute, that's no foul. I'm a lot more aggressive than that, my little brother.
1 minute gone by in the third, 48-5. Emery by 43 points. Edwards with the ball off of the left side.
Oh, that Morgan's
still going
quick.
left. Yeah, Morgan makes her think twice about everything. Henstra puts up a three-point shot from the left wing. No good. Rebound to Emery. Herdsman's now going to push it up straight away. Stops. Thought she was going to pop from deep. Instead, lobs it in down low to Huggard for two, and it's 50-5. Emery by 45 points, Scott.
Huggard, she hit 100%.
3 for 3, I believe.
Yeah, I can't remember if she took a jump shot early. I don't think she did.
Edwards holding for ALA. Gives it to Henstra. Splits the defense into the paint. Lob, no good. Was blocked once again by Huggard. Ball goes out of bounds. I don't know how many blocks Emery has inside the paint. We'll go to the statistics on that in just a bit. But a lot of disruption inside, Scott.
Yeah,
inside
once
10.
they do finally get in there, they're just taking ball after ball away from them.
Another turnover. This one off of the inbounds pass. Herdsman picked it off. Toomer tried to flush it upside to Jensen, who was running the court. Tad bit out of the middle lane, and the ball goes out of bounds to a turnover for Emery. Back-to-back turnovers on that sequence.
Nice job again on the inbounds play as Morgan Herdsman gets a handle on it, and away they go.
Edwards left side to Henstra. Kind of a two-man game for ALA. Those are the two players that had a lot of faith in their game. Shot from 15 off of the mark by Turvort. Emery's ball. Pushing it the left side. Three-point shot for Kinley. Good. That time it was real patient. Scott walked it up, took her time, set her feet, knocks it down. 9 out of 10 times Kinley's going to convert that shot. Now it's 53-5 Emery.
Took a look down there at Jensen. They were trying to really defend her. Says, okay, I'll shoot it. I tried.
Yeah.
Coach, I tried.
Tried
to get inside. They won't guard me, so I'm taking it.
Hedstra to Turvort. Shot no good from 15. Nearly missed everything. The rebound hauled in by Huggard, who gives it off to Herdsman. Herdsman to Toomer. Another three. Another make. Kinley's gone back-to-back from deep. And it's 56-5 with 5 minutes even to play in the third quarter. Interesting story on the jersey number that Kinley Toomer is wearing. I'm going to tell you about that in just a moment. Right now with the basketball for American leadership, Nikayla Huff. Huff kills her dribble. Gives it off to the right side. Henstra is holding. Guarded by Caseland. Extends the forearm a little bit to create space. Wants to go sideline. Tried the lob pass in. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Kinley. Talking to Coach Curtis Condi, assistant coach for the USU Eastern men's basketball team, and he tells me on the opposing team in the scouting report, it always seems like number 3 can shoot the basketball.
Yeah.
And when you stop and you think about that, Scott, it's true.
Yeah.
3-point shot from the corner, no good. A miss by Skyley Edwards.
So what does it say when the guy wears 55? Or in the pros, 97.
He's a bruiser. That's what I'm going to say. 3-point shot from Hertzman off the corner, no good. Loose ball's picked up by Caseland. She throws it from midcourt to Megan Jensen. Jensen misses, gets her own rebound, and hands it off to Kinley for 2 more. So Kinley's put together a terrific third quarter offensively, and the points continue to pile up for Emery, 58-5 with 4 minutes even to play in the third. And a block foul down low called against Emery. This one goes against Huggard at the 4-minute mark. Talking to Coach Tuttle, he said, we want to get them some run into the third quarter, speaking of the starters, and then we'll dig into the bench. So I would have to expect that the starters will be coming out here relatively soon.
Yeah, and these 5 down here on the end that still have their jerseys on, have the F by their year in school. They're saying, hey, just keep running it up. We're going to get some time at the state tournament freshman year.
That's what they like to see. Checking into the game is Clara Morley. She'll check in, and Henstra will go to the bench for ALA. Now, a very unorthodox style of shooting. At the foul line for ALA was Skylee Edwards. She was shooting off to the left, missed both. It's 58-5. Emery ball. Jensen tried a straightaway three. She can hit that shot, Scott.
Yeah, no, she's good. Yeah. Yeah, you know, they can all shoot that shot.
They can. ALA's ball working the opposite way. Down low, it's Morley. Hands it off. Shot to Turvort. No good in the paint. Emery with the ball back once again. 3.5 minutes to play in the third. 58-5. Emery with a lead in the opening round of the 3A state championship tournament. Herdsman for three. This one just a tad bit short. Kinley comes in for the offensive board. Takes a step outside the corner. Three shots a little short once again. And the rebound to ALA. Defensively, they have played better, though, Scott, defensively, I think, ALA.
They're getting back, and they're trying to stay in front of their people. So
Edwards knocks down a three-point shot. She's got all 8 for ALA.
Likes that little step back.
Yeah, crossover step back shot, good. Caselin tried to get the 3 points back. Got hit hard, no whistle. Now she pickpockets Edwards and gets called for the foul. But the personality is so nice and calm. She looked at the referee, said, I got fouled. Okay, I'm going to go take the ball, go inside, and a foul is called. So.
Oh, you could see it. I mean, she came up about 8 feet short. And then she just got a nice pickpocket. Like, just to prove her point.
58-8. ALA basketball turnover on the inbounds pass. Caselin gets it to Jensen, who wanted to drive in, and that's an excellent defensive play for Torbort.
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing. I mean, Megan's been working on that. I mean, she's working on getting stronger. But if she goes to the next level, she's going to have to be stronger with the ball. She's got the skills, but you're going to be playing against athletes who are stronger and bigger, and so she's going to have to get stronger.
Checking into the game for ALA, Hampton White. Down low, Caselin goes up, foul called against Turbort. And so Caselin will go to the line to shoot 2. Well, she was healthy last year, Scott. You go back a couple of years, and it was ankle problem.
Yes, yeah.
And that's
played on a broken ankle.
Played on a broken ankle, right.
State championship, and it was the difference.
It was.
I mean, you lose. I mean, they should have won it anyway in regulation, and she tried to gut it out. But she didn't play at least the game before, or maybe 2.
Well, she
down to the rec center at her little brother's junior jazz basketball game, just out shooting and broke her ankle.
Well, she knocks down both foul shots, so it's 60-8.
Coach is like, really?
Turvort goes inside, shot no good. Rebound to Caselin. Caselin's going to push it up, right sideline. Lob pass to Megan Jensen. Overshoots her just a bit, but the ball was touched by Edwards as it was going out of bounds, so Emery will keep possession. You know, you go back 4 years ago, Emery lost in the quarterfinals to Delta, the eventual state champions, and they had Delta on the ropes, if you remember that game, Scott.
And that was a good Delta team.
It was a very good Delta team. Jensen tried to go entry to Toomer. Pass too hot to handle. A turnover. ALA working the opposite direction. Edwards with the ball now straight away. Gives it to Torvert. Puts the ball on the ground. 16-footer just short. Loose ball picked up by Edwards, then blocked by Huggard. And into the hands of Caselin Toomer. She gives it off to Kinley. Kinley's going to run it up. Kinley to Huggard. Down low to Jensen off the low block. And
At what point is do they get all over Herdsman for having the gal she's guarding be the only one that scores? I mean, come on. I mean, she's known
the ball player.
I mean, she's known as a defensive specialist, yet her girl's the only one scoring. So I mean, you got to start. You got to play some defense, Herdsman. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. She handles the ball 80% of the time, and she's good. She's not a bad little player. So
Jensen knocks down the first foul shot, 61-8 with 2:03 to play. Second shot is good. 62-8. Emery up by 54 points in the opening round of the 3A tournament. Henstra is going to walk it up. Herdsman waits for her at half court. Henstra goes right side. Gets the ball to Hernandez in the corner. Hernandez on the baseline. Big shot good by Clara Morley.
Herdsman a little slow. I think they'd switch, but a little slow closing out. But it was a pretty flat bank shot. So.
Drive inside. Caselin fouling one. Count it. Caselin with a chance for a three-point play. Stops the clock with 1:35 to play in the third. She's already 2 of 2 at the charity stripe here in this third quarter. We'll see if she can make it 3 for 3. ALA is going to go to the bench once again. Turvort will come out of the game, and checking back in is Nikayla Huff. Emery, line switch once again. All the starters will come out except for Toomer. Now you got a dilemma. If you make this, you got to stay in the game. If you miss it, you stay in the game. If you make it, your day's done.
Hey,
right?
I think she's a competitor. She'll doink this one. It's not above her. She's already thought about it. I'll guarantee you that. But.
Well, she knocks down the and one, and she'll go to the bench. So a line change for the Lady Spartans. Back into the game is Haley Allred. Also checking in Bethany Justice. Carrie Cook is in the contest as well. Tay Nilsson. Completely different look for Emery. And Ambry Bennett as well. Bennett also a senior. Lob pass down low. Henstra goes up. Wild shot, no good. Loose ball's controlled by Nilsson. Nilsson's off to the races for Emery with $1:15 to play in the third quarter. Stops from 14, and she shuffled. Yeah, she dragged the pivot foot.
Yeah, just got to come to a jump stop there. She can really fly and really has nice moves. Has nice fluidity, if you can, with the ball. Just it'd be interesting to see how this group matures into the varsity team next year. 65 seconds to play in the third. Emery 65, ALA 10. A miss from deep down low. ALA with a rebound and a putback. That was, I believe, that went to Hampton White, if I'm not mistaken. Scott on the opposite side of the court. Yeah, Hampton White for 2. Emery back with the basketball. Lady Spartans can take some time. Turnover. Ball goes out of bounds right between the legs of Ambry Bennett. 45 seconds to play in the third. 65-12. I mean, it just kind of lets you know how easy these guys make this look. Oh, yeah. The varsity team. Yeah. I mean, because this is a good team. This JV bunch is a good bunch. It is. But yet, there's just a drastic difference, varsity JV.
There's some challenges coming up in this 3A tournament for this Emery team. You take a look at the top half of the bracket with both Carbon and Grantsville. That's a loaded half of the we said at the end of last season, and I distinctly remember the broadcast, the competitors against Emery next year would be Grantsville and Carbon. We knew that right out of the gate, and I think it works out in Emery's favor. I know it works out in Emery's favor that you don't have to go through both to win a state championship.
It's just the wear and tear.
It's the wear and tear, right. ALA with the basketball. White lost it on the baseline. Ball's picked up by Emery. Bethany Justice gets into the paint. Bounce pass. And now Bennett, three-point shot up, no good. Rebound down low, handled by Nilsson. Nilsson gives it off to Allred, 10 seconds. Step back, nice. 16-footer, no good.
It's good for him. This looked good.
ALA fights for the rebound, and they come down with it. Morley wants to walk it up the sideline, and that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. ALA has had the ball in their hands at the end of every quarter, and they've yet to get a shot off in the final seconds. 65-12, Emery up by 53 points. We'll send it back to the studio and return for fourth quarter action here on KOAL 107.3 FM, 750 AM, and also ETB 10.
Looking for a reliable car for college but have little to no established credit? Desert View Federal Credit Union offers vehicle loans as well as credit building signature loans to kickstart your credit score. So get to Desert View Federal Credit Union and get a jump start on your car ownership dreams. With a branch in Huntington and Farron, Desert View is your partner in your financial future.
From Delicate Arch to Flaming Gorge, the capital city and round St. George.
At Big O Tires, we shop our competition daily, so we can guarantee you the lowest price on every tire, every day.
That's right. We guarantee the lowest price on every tire, every day.
Great stores statewide, wherever you go, we got you covered at Big O.
You prepared for winter? Emery High School basketball on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM.
7:45 to play in the game as we return just a tad bit late. Emery with the basketball, 65-12, make it 67-12 on an and one opportunity. A drive hard to the basket. Justice able to convert. We'll see if she can now connect on a three-point play. 67-12 with 7:43 to play in the contest.
Bethany's brother's all kind of thin, not very strong. She's an athletic thing. It's really 20 seconds gone by in the fourth quarter. Edwards is going to walk it up for ALA.
Thinks about going right now, reverses left. Trapp gives the ball off to Henstra. Tried to split the defense and a reach-in foul against Justice. Stops the clock with 7:33 to play in the contest. I believe that's 5 team fouls against Emery.
It's a decent adjustment right there because Emery's been switching off the top, that top ball screen. And so on this one, he instead of that, they just go right back. So they go off the top, they switch, and then go right back to that player. And Henstra was able to take that ball kind of deep to get a shot at it.
Henstra tried to split the defense and lost the basketball. Turnover, ball picked up by Cook. Cook to Nielsen, gets it to Allred. 3-point shots and air ball, but it falls right into the hands of Bennett. So Emery's going to keep possession. 45 seconds gone by in the fourth quarter. Cook inside, gives it off. Easy 2-point basket for Emery Bennett. And I love the teamwork, Scott, even from the second unit. 70-12, Emery by 58 points. 1 minute gone by in the fourth. Drive in for Henstra. Tried to go glass shot, no good.
Nice job by Justice. She battles for the board. That's without, 70 points. They've scored with 6:54 still left here in the game and only had 3 possessions where they've impressed.
Yeah. It's Emery basketball, 6:54 to play, 70-12. Lady Spartans with the lead. Taden Nielsen will walk it up. Nielsen surveying. Picked up by Turvort, goes inside, finds Allred, head fake. 15-footer up, air ball. Picked up by Bennett. Kicks it back out to Nielsen. Nielsen wants to drive. Floats one up, no good.
That floater's a nice-looking shot, that little floater.
Could not convert, however, ALA grabs the defensive board. Edwards runs it up. Stops on the left wing, guarded by Allred. Cross court to Turvort. Puts it on the ground. And wanted to just give a little handoff pass to Kennedy Morrell, but instead the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover for ALA. 6:24 to play in the game. 70-12. Emery with the advantage. Nielsen's going to bring it up. Nielsen right to the basket. Easy path, and it's 72-12.
Finishes with the left hand there off that. That's a nice little shot.
Edwards will walk it back up for ALA. She has all but 2 points. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Turnover for ALA. Nielsen. Good transition defense by Turvort. Gives it in down low now to Allred, who's going to dribble out of traffic, back around the wing. Fakes left, goes right on the baseline. Down low, Cook. Turn around and draws the foul, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Not a lot of energy in the gym. Scores 72-12, and we have plenty of action coming up still tonight as we continue. The opening round of the 3A girls bracket. Union and Morgan will be the next game. That's a 3 seed from Region 14 against a 3 seed from Region 13. Now tomorrow, as far as the boys bracket goes, I don't think there's a game you want to miss tomorrow.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, the parity in the boys' side, especially in our region.
Yep.
Talking to Brax and Kais, and they were both down to the pro rehab this week, and they said, hey, I'm not kidding. I think we can go 6-0 as a region. It's like, really?
Yep.
I mean, that San Juan team, that's a good team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is.
And they were serious about it.
Cook converts both foul shots, 74-12. And another turnover for ALA, a late whistle. That negates the turnover. Foul called against Emery. We'll have the early game for you on our sister station, KRPX 95.3 The Peak. Tomorrow morning, Carbon will go toe-to-toe with Morgan. And I think there's reason to believe that Carbon, who's a 5 seed, can give Morgan a run for their money in that game as well. So you want to tune into the live pregame coverage. That'll be tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. And then tomorrow night right here on KOAL, we'll have the nightcap for you at 8:30. As the Emery boys team takes the court. So
it's scheduled for 8:10, isn't it?
They did, yeah.
Isn't the game scheduled 8:10, I think?
8:10, yeah.
8:10. But like you said,
8-ish is
you got the whole day. You got the whole day. I mean, what are the chances
right
of staying on?
It will not start at 8:10.
I'm not going to take that.
It is going to start at 8:30. That is when because we may even have an overtime game at some point in time tomorrow. I think it's going to be that close.
It's just hard to run on schedule, the whole day.
Henstra at the foul line for ALA with 5:26 to play in the contest. Misses the first. One more coming. Second shot for Henstra is good. (74-13). Emery with the ball down low. Cook shot no good down low. Inside the paint, a jump ball is called as Allred tied up with Nikayla Huff. Emery's going to keep possession with 5:18 to play. Nope, excuse me. Yeah, they are going to give it to Emery. A little confusion on who had the ball, but it will stick with Emery. All red to inbound on the baseline. Face guarded by Morrill. Gets it in. Emery now working around the wing. All red with the ball. Is going to try it from the opposite perimeter. Shot no good. Rebound down low and an easy 2-point basket for Justice.
Haley Joe just a little bit frustrated. She's been short all day, and you can see it on her face. Know that girl well. She's like, what have I got to do?
Well, her team leads 76-13, so she's
Can't
good.
complain too much.
Yeah, if you're going to miss a couple of shots, miss them tonight.
Yeah.
Entry pass poked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Spartans. It's Carrie Cook who poked the ball away. Under the 5-minute mark now with the fourth quarter. 76-13, Emery with the lead. And ALA is going to continue to make some subs, get as many players in as they possibly can as well. Edwards with a bounce pass.
This is what, if you're down here on the end of the bench, you make a good excuse to walk up past the coach with your warm-up on, say.
What do I got to do to get in?
Yeah,
let me in.
Don't forget me.
Henstra, top of the key, guarded by Allred. Doesn't know where she wants to go with the ball.
Henstra's got a good little spin. I mean, she twists out of that pretty well, and she's created some space.
Capable offensive player. Skyly Edwards gives it off to Henstra. Now to the corner. 3-point shot up. No good off the side of the backboard. Down to Nilsson. Nilsson's going to push it now for Emery, and Coach Tuttle's going to go even deeper into the bench on the next dead ball. Allred drives. Tried to go up and under. Scoop shot called on a foul against ALA. That goes against Huff, and so going to the line is Allred for Emery. Stops the clock with 4:12 to play in the game, still 76-13. And Coach Tuttle's really going to clear the bench here in just a moment.
This will be the first time I've seen some of these girls play.
It's exciting.
Yeah. You'll recognize some familiar names.
First shot for Allred is good.
So into the game, Tuttle, Wild, Bertuzzi,
Addie Lester,
and Bailey Jacobson will be here shortly.
Allred knocks down both foul shots, goes to the bench, and so as Scott alluded to, Braylon Wild, Bailey Jacobson, Tambry Tuttle, Makaya Bertuzzi, and Addie Lester. That is now the new lineup for Emery. 3-point shot for ALA off the mark, and Bertuzzi goes high for the defensive board. 78-13, Emery with the lead under the 4-minute mark. Bertuzzi crosses over, gets into the paint. Float shot no good. Wild fighting for the offensive board. The ball goes out of bounds.
Not Bertuzzi. Now, she's not very tall, but boy, she is a firecracker.
Not afraid to go inside the paint.
With anyone. She just nonstop energy. Just like Herdsman, maybe just a little stronger, not quite as tall.
Hernandez to Henstra, passes up the look, goes to Edwards, who swings it quickly, now taking the ball off of the right perimeter. Skyly Edwards goes back to Edwards, into the paint, floats one up, no good. Rebound handled by Emery, that goes to Tuttle. Tuttle's going to bring it up herself.
She's got some game.
Lob pass down low, Wild with the ball in the paint, just outside. Kicks it to the cutter, Jacobson, shot up, halfway down, it rims out. Rebound to Huff.
Little sister of Emery High School boys basketball great, Bodie Jacobson.
3-point shot on the way, no good, long off of the back iron. Rebound for ALA's Huff. Back out to Henstra. Henstra's done most of the ball handling, Scott, in the second half. It was Edwards in the first half?
Yeah, Henstra's had the ball a lot, and she's a decent little player, too.
Yeah. Foul called against Emery. Stops the clock with 2:57 now to play in the game. Still 78-13. And so the Lady Spartans will advance. They will play the winner of Union and Morgan. That'll be a quarterfinal matchup at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield on Thursday. Start time for that game is set for 5:50.
5:50 p.m.
Henstra. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good, so she'll get one more.
So we have a really good opportunity, the boys win, for those games to be fairly close to each other.
Yeah.
Like 2 and 5, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Second shot for Henstra is good. Converts both to the foul line. 78-15. It's a 63-point advantage for Emery. Right now, Lady Spartans with the basketball. Bertuzzi wanted to drive and then kicks it out. Jacobson with a crossover dribble. Beautiful looking crossover. Drives inside the paint.
Tries to go left-handed.
Trying to get, yeah.
And that shot maybe works at a younger level. Even the ALA being down a little bit here, just the different maturity makes a difference.
Edwards passed up an open three. Goes to Hernandez. Now back to Edwards. ALA working it around the wing. Three-point shot for Henstra. No good.
Just off the backboard. Henstra, the senior.
Tuttle with a rebound. Gives it up to Bertuzzi, who lays it in for two. 80-15 Emery. We're down to the final 2:05 of regulation. Henstra walks it up. Emery in his zone, goes left side. Hernandez. Thought about a bounce pass inside. Instead gives it back out to Henstra, who now goes to Edwards at the top of the key, and Bertuzzi's going to follow her. Goes left side. $1:50 now to play in regulation.
Edwards not looking for a shot anymore. She's trying to get her other teammates involved.
She had an open look momentarily. That was an excellent closeout that time defensively for Jacobson of Emery. Henstra fakes left, goes right, kills her dribble. Now to Edwards.
I have a special place in my heart for these girls that, not just girls, but those that come off ACL tears because it takes so much work. Bailey Jacobson back this year after an ACL tear as well.
ALA working around the wing, and Hernandez has an open look from downtown, misses off on the right wing. Rebound to Tuttle. 70 seconds to play. Tuttle into the paint, kicks it to Jacobson. Tried to go, Klassen does. Jacobson finding her first bucket of the ball game, 82-15, and a 30-second timeout is taken by ALA. Let's keep it here, Scott. 82-15, final 60 seconds. Maybe the only time we see this group out there again for Emery right now. But, Wild is out on the court along with Jacobson and Tuttle and Bertuzzi and Lester. I find this interesting. A lot of people would say the score is 82-15. That's too simplistic to look at it that way, right? I mean, you have a group of girls that are getting to see what it's like to play on a neutral site. It's just different. I don't care if the score is 100-0, 82-15, or 30-30. It does not matter for these young girls to get this kind of experience.
I remember we played I played at 5A school, so we played at University of Utah. I remember my sophomore year getting to come in and get some varsity time, just garbage time. But I didn't care. I was like, hey, I'm at University.
Set to go. It was 0-0, right?
At the Huntsman Center.
That's right.
I mean, I'm going to give it what I got.
Some changes for ALA. Alexis Webster is checked into the game, and she will bring the ball up. She's just a freshman.
Seeing a lot of really good talent out of this young bunch. She got some length and some skill.
ALA with the ball, under a minute to play in the game. Webster to Morley. Goes left side, and again, ALA just working it around the wing, and Emery's content to let them take a little air out of the ball. Three-point shot on the way, no good. An air ball missed that time by Morley. Ball goes out of bounds back to Emery. 35 ticks to play in the game.
Bailey's dad saying, hey, that's still a stat. Grab that rebound. Don't let it go out of bounds. Let's go. Pick up the ball. Let's move it.
Crossover dribble, floater up, no good in the paint. Bertuzzi with an offensive rebound. She came out of nowhere to grab it. Three-point shot for Tuttle, no good, long off the back iron. Rebound, put back down low, good. And that's Wild for two for Emery, 84-15, final 13 seconds of regulation.
Wild, extremely good softball and volleyball player. This would probably be her third sport.
Interception, coast to coast as time expires. Yes, 2 more points for Emery. Addie Lester with a bucket. And that takes us to the end of the ball game. Emery will advance to the quarterfinals, 86-15. They held ALA scoreless for the first 10 minutes of action. An extremely lopsided victory, Scott. No big surprise, but this team will now march into the second round.
Yeah, it's a great job right there by Coach Tuttle because he got a little bit of work for his varsity team, got a sweat going on, made them work defensively in 2 or 3 different types of defenses and sets, and nobody's injured. You get out, and you live to play next weekend.
We'll send it back to the studio. Coming up, we have the Dr. Kelly Jensen at High Desert Orthopedics post-game show. We'll take a look at the final statistics and recap a dominating win for Emery. 86-15, that is the final score, and we'll recap it when we return on K.